that says go live.
Go live.
And then we go
We
live.
get to go live.
Hello. We're live.
You are. Craig, the floor is yours.
We are live for another session of Tachyon Squadron, Effekt Flight, where our intrepid members of the Rebel Alliance try not to die again. So, for Dave, who wasn't here last time, after finishing our fight in orbit around the shipyard, your companions decided to, our kid decided to blow his ship up by ramming it into the asteroid to avoid being blown up.
And taking out the asteroid's defences.
And taking out the final defences. Bravo decided to go on a bit of a, not quite a bender, that's not quite the word, but
I did go on a bender.
She did go on a bender.
An emotional bender.
An emotional bender. Assaulted your allies on the planet, and then went and found her companion, Imperial companion, who had been rounded up and arrested, and then was late for the next briefing.
That's not great. It's not great behaviour for the squadron leader, now, is it? What an example is that showing?
Exactly.
No. Yes. I'll have to follow orders.
Rebel. Yeah, but it gets even better. It gets even better. You've got orders.
Ratchet didn't actually get into too much trouble on their own.
No.
While
found information out.
Yeah, found some information out about potential routes that the Imperials had been sending some of the shipments to, during which our kid was in the infirmary in a Bacta tank, starting the process of healing his broken leg after punching out.
Yep.
And having learned the general route that the Imperials were using seemed to go to nowhere, rather than following their orders from the Admiral to go to the next planet in the sector and infiltrate the shipping routes, they decided, and we decided that you would probably come along as well, Deathwish.
I mean, your name is Deathwish. In fact, I don't think it was your idea.
Yeah, Bravo decided.
They
were going to steal the ships and go off and chase down the Imperials themselves.
And I was following Bravo's orders.
That's always the defence in court, isn't it? I was only following orders. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, which led to them flying along the route, getting roughly to the middle of the sector before they were pulled out of hyperspace to find in front of them, unexpectedly,
weird gravity well,
an interdictor.
Yeah,
a trio of interdictors in orbit around a partially completed Super Star Destroyer.
And there's 4 fighters. Is that it?
4 fighters.
But it's better than that. It's better than that because apart from the trio of interdictors, there's how many TIE fighters?
There's only 2 flights in the immediate vicinity.
Right.
But there are a lot potentially in the holds of these ships. Oh, and you also believe there's probably some TIE defenders somewhere, and they are the super better than everything ships.
Can you tell, guys, that Craig is bored with running this campaign and just wants to kill us all off? 3 Star Destroyers, a half-built Star Destroyer, more TIE fighters than we could possibly shake a stick at, and we were in the middle of it, and we can't warp out because of the interdictors.
No, this was all their fault. I gave them what their next mission was. I was building up to this. They just decided to take the shortcut.
That's just the way we hang. And your name is Deathwish.
I thought it was a super secret mission that Bravo had been given.
Well, considering I'm working with a new ship, I dialed in the coordinates with the help of the R2 unit to the location we were given, but I think something got mixed up in the meantime, which sent me all the way out into this place.
Yeah.
I like
What,
the way that we're all making up our excuses for court-martial.
assuming you're going to get out of here.
Yeah, if we live that long, yeah, exactly.
So, just quickly over our channel. Well, this looks interesting, people. Do we want to surrender and infiltrate the Star Destroyers that way, or are we going to go out in a blaze of glory?
Hack 'em.
While you're making that decision, a couple of rules things. We're going to try changing the amount of fate points you get to 3 per mission rather than per session. And the reason for this is you weren't using them much, and we haven't really used any invokes to earn fate points, which is a sort of central part of fate. So if you get any situations where you think your aspects are going to cause you trouble, you can say they're going to cause me trouble. I'm going to earn a fate point to try and earn some extras. Could you also bring up the map, please, Matthew?
So at the point where Bravo, where you make that call over the comms, you guys make a run for it. I'll hold them off. Your lives are worth more than mine.
Okay.
Don't be so happy about it, Ratchet.
Well, this is a strategy we could do, actually. That we could make a run for it and report what we've discovered back to the fleet, or we could stay here and find out more
and not get back to the fleet. I think you should run. I'll try and hold them off.
We've got no way of running.
someone's
They're interdictors. We can't jump.
Well,
And the TIE fighters are faster than our ships. They're going to catch us anyway. So if they launch a load of stuff, we're dead anyway. We're going to have to take out the interdictors.
How many interdictors?
There are a trio of them, but only one in range at the moment. So you'll see that we've once again got the 3 zones present. If you wish to try and make a run for it, you'll need to pass out of this zone that you're in and the following zone.
Okay.
So is the following zone the one that's got those other 2 interdictors and a Super Star Destroyer in?
No, so the zone to the right has
Yeah.
the Super Star Destroyer, and then the trio of interdictors are sort of in a triangle around it. So you've come in at an angle and been caught by one of them, whereas the other 2 are on the other side of the Super Star Destroyer at present.
Cool.
Okay, but I think I should go and try and take out the interdictor whilst you escape, and then as soon as I knock out its power, you can go to warp. You can go to hyperspace.
Wow, in theory, but why don't we all help you do that, eh?
Because we'll all die then, and
you're the only one with a death wish.
well, your lives are more important than mine.
Well, that is true.
So can you all make me your tactics rolls, please, but at a -2 because you've come in unexpectedly.
Okay. 3.
Where's my...
2.
2 for Ratchet.
Tactics 4.
-2, you said. I've got 1.
Oh, I'm doing quite well. Tactics 5, I'm on 3.
Tactics 5?
Yes. Sorry, I'm on 4. I rolled +1. That's 5. -2. I'm on 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
And Kid?
I rolled a +2 minuses and a blank, and I've got 4 -2, so that's takes me to 1.
Okay. And I've already pre-rolled the turrets for the interdictor and the 2 flights of TIEs that were already zooming about on patrol. So, before we get started, what is your plan?
I think we should basically hack the turrets and just get the flock out of here.
We can't get the fuck out of here without destroying or at least disabling the gravity well on that interdictor.
We can outrun the interdictor. All we need to do is get to that column.
But you said the TIE fighters are quicker than us. We've got to take these TIE fighters out.
Well, the TIE fighters might be following us, but they haven't got any jump. So as long as we get out of range of the interdictor, the TIE fighters might well be shooting us, but they can't warp. So we can just outrun them.
Well, except we can't outrun them.
If I get closer to the interdictor that's nearest, will I be within range of the other interdictors? So my question is, if I blow up this interdictor or knock out its interdiction capability, can I then hyperspace out?
Depends on how long you take to do it. At the moment, yes. If you take too long, you'll already notice that on the comms, you'll have been seeing a lot of radio chatter starting to flick about.
Yeah.
And
okay. Effect leader, I'm going to take a shining example from you, and I'm going to disobey any order you give me. I'm going for the interdictor.
Well, I'm going to come with you for the interdictor because I've got the sort of weapons that can destroy that capability.
Oh, and
you should run.
Yes, if everyone wants to make certain I assume you've all kept the standard equipment that you had.
I changed the torpedo to concussion missiles, basically.
Right. So I think I've got 3 photon torpedoes, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 4 concussion.
And I've got the thing.
The ion cannon.
The ion cannon, yeah.
And I've got a proton torpedo.
You should have. You can have 2 if you wish.
I think I have 2.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's the same, similar sort of ship to mine, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what happens then. As Flight A2 swoops down, having picked up your signal, and goes straight for the easy target that it expects of Bravo and gets on your tail. Bravo, if I can have a pilot's roll from you.
Okay.
And you are against a 5.
Ooh. I'm +2 on pilot anyway, and I get +3. So I'm on 5.
So that's gonna. You're on 5 as well, yeah?
Yeah.
So they are going to do 1 point of damage to you because there's 2 of them in the flight, which I presume you're taking to your shields.
I will take that to my shields.
And
where's my shields? Oh god, hold on. Shields. I've got 2 points of shields, right?
On the top, on the right hand
Yeah.
side.
Let me just pull up that sheet and double check. Yes. The Y-Wing has 2. Don't forget you've got your bonus fate point.
Yeah.
They will also get a boost against you, which I'm just going to write in here. I'll write it on my notes. Because you tied, basically. Mm-hmm. So they get the boost. And then next up, the turrets of the interdictor are going to take a shot at... Well, they're going to take a shot at Death Wish, the first one.
Okay. So I need to make a piloting roll, is it?
Piloting roll, yes. So this is just a straight up defense as the turrets swivel round and lay down a barrage of fire. And you're against a 4.
Oh, ouch. I don't get any bonus to piloting, do I? No.
No, I don't believe you have any bonuses there.
Okay, so I've got 3. I get 2.
So that's going to be 2 points on your shields.
Ouch.
I will remind people that one of your actions, if you wish, is to repair your ship, which can be used to bring your shields back up. You've not really,
which is a technology skill, Death Wish. You're really good at that.
Yeah, I did it once in the last game I was in. Yeah, I might need that though. I'm down to 1 shield. It's a good start, guys.
Better than I thought.
So Craig, can you just remind me, what can I use fate points for? Can I use them to re-roll rolls and stuff?
Yes, so you have to invoke an aspect to say what's giving you the bonus, and you can either get a +2 or a re-roll of the dice.
Right, okay.
You can also create an aspect if you want that will come with invokes on it that work the same way.
Yeah.
So, for example, you could do create an aspect of barrel roll to try and dodge being shot.
Yeah.
And then spend those invokes to get bonuses when you're dodging.
Yep, right, okay.
Next up, we've got another turret in Bravo. I'll let Bravo go first.
And we're looking for pilot skill plus. That's it. Yes, pilot skill.
Oh, no. This is your action.
Ah, right. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Let me just have a look at the screen again. Hello. Where's the screen? Hold on a second. I've lost the map. My scanner's not working. There we go.
Pick up your visual scanning. Here they come.
You've switched off your targeting computer.
Right. Okay. I wasn't planning on attacking that one. I was planning on going after the TIE fighters, but I will. What's the advantage of using my iron cannon against that? Or does the iron cannon have any advantage? Should I just
you'll soften it up for the next person who attacks it?
Right,
so
okay.
wrong tab. Ion cannon will it ignores shields. Let me just find the file, but it doesn't do
much
damage in the sense. It can only do 2 instances of damage max.
Okay, I'm going to use my blasters, and I'm going to blast it.
The big ship.
No, the turret on the big ship that's firing at me.
Okay,
or
so
are you saying we go simultaneously?
You go simultaneously. The turret hasn't shot at you yet.
Right. I'll stick with my original plan. I'm going to get on the tail of those that other flight of TIE fighters. And shoot them.
So remember, you got a +2 on this.
Yeah. I have more than a +2.
Oh, yes, you have many pluses.
And I rolled +2. So what stat do I use?
Gunnery for this.
Gunnery. Oh, I'm good at gunnery. I am good at gunnery. Oh, no, I'm not bad at gunnery. So gunnery 3, +2 for my dice, +2 for being on their tail, and +2 for Grandma's flying helmet, a more elegant targeting system for a more civilized age.
Yeah.
So that is 9.
9. Well, even if I spent an invoke, I couldn't beat that. So I am on 3. So that is 6 points of damage. And one of the TIE fighters in that flight disappears in a cloud of dust.
Woohoo!
As Bravo
Anakin
swoops in
Skywalker.
and blasts it out of the sky. That was A1, wasn't it? So there's only one TIE fighter left in that flight. The turret is going to take a shot at you, Bravo, simultaneously. So it swivels around as you swoop in and lay down this barrage of fire. It lays down some on you, not caring if it hits its TIE fighters. So this will be a pilot roll for you as a defense, please.
Roll on defense. Okay.
And that is against a 5.
And I'm on -1. But I'm just going to invoke with my everyone deserves a second chance. And swing my ship violently to the vertical or to the horizontal. It's all relative in space. And re-roll. And I get +1 there. So that's 3 in total.
3 in total. So that's another 2. Yes, 2 points of damage.
Right, so that's my shields are gone, and I've got 1 point of damage extra, but I will invoke this is my ship, etc., and do some cosmetic damage to.
Okay, so that's not an invoke, just on a technical.
That's my stunt.
It doesn't cost you a fate point. Because you have taken damage to your ship, you also take 1 point of stress.
Okay. Where is my cosmetic damage there? It can be any one of those.
It can be anyone. So do you want to roll just one die and determine which system it is?
Yeah. It's on plus, it's on my computers.
Your targeting system goes into a reboot cycle with a blue screen of death.
Bloody Windows.
It wasn't me.
And I take a point of stress.
Yep.
That's okay. I'll shag it off later as soon as I get one of these Imperials in my sights.
And your sights are in your bed.
Either way.
The bed is a sight.
Yeah. So moving down to +2, Ratchet and the TIE fighter. What do you want to do, Ratchet?
I'll let the TIE fighter go first. Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'm
simultaneous.
just wondering whether my final relationship aspect should be Imperials always did have the best uniforms.
Or I like being in uniform. I'm going to just move some people about because this tie is going. No, they're not. What are they going to do?
I'm on their tail, remember? I'm on
their tail. You've just blown one of their friends out of the water. So they are going to try and break the tail. Which is... shake a tail... Lost where that is.
I've heard you got to twist it. Shake it, baby.
Shake of the tail, full action. Tactics. Can I have a tactics roll from Bravo, please, as they try and shake you off?
Tactics on me.
Do the mashed potato, Bravo.
6 is my total.
I'm going to invoke the swarm as they try and fly through the chaos of what's going on to re-roll my dice.
Okay.
That's even worse. So they do not manage to shake the tail, and that's their full action.
Vengeance is mine.
Okay, so moving into the special, is that a action or is it
it's a full turn action.
So I can't do anything else apart from moving into the special.
No. Normally, you're meant to declare it at the start of the round. I prefer declaring it on your turn once you see what's going on.
Yeah. I'm going into the special.
Which direction are you heading, Ratchet?
I'm going home.
You're going home.
I was told to go. I follow orders.
Except when it comes to fucking about with people's ships, Ratchet. But you're taking the right decision.
I always
We'll
improve
cover you.
ships. That's my job, is improving people's ships.
Yeah.
Yeah. Given definition of improve.
Fuck up.
So
I
Death
thought it
Wish,
should improve it.
Death Wish,
It's
and the
never
kid
been the same
you.
since.
I don't know who wants to go next.
I don't mind. I'm going to make a run on the interdictor anyway. So
Blue one. I'm covering you.
Effect one.
Effect one. Effect one. Even I'm covering you.
okay, cool.
Effect two, though. Actually, let's see.
I think
Effect two.
if you're going to do cover, then that would be a good creating advantage there, kid, that you could do as one of your actions.
So, what role does he need to make to create an advantage?
For cover, I think this would probably be a tactics role versus the tactics on the interdictor.
Okie dokie.
I'm now recreating the moment. Sorry.
How
Pathetic,
beautiful.
but
So you're against a 1 on the tactics of the interdictor.
Okay, let me see if I can. So I got 4, and I'll roll all these, and I got 3 minuses, so I'm down to 1.
So that is a tie, which means you won't get a long aspect, but you will have a boost of, do you want to call it cover? Or
Is
cover
that
my
a
leader.
boost that needs an immediate?
It only lasts once. As soon as you use it,
Yeah.
it's gone.
And is it a thing Dave can use?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would actually say
Yep.
only Dave can use it because Jerry is covering him.
Yeah.
You can still do a second action if you want, kid.
Jerry.
So can I move down the stack then?
No, so that's a full action.
Ah.
That requires both, sorry.
Okay.
It's a full turn. So you could take a snapshot. There's nothing you can target there.
So can I blow up? Can I take a snapshot at the big sort of bauble thing at the top, which when they blow up the Star Destroyers,
the shield
use their
generator.
shields.
No,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
that's the one.
attacking the Star Destroyer is a full action, but you could thin out the swarm,
That's a good idea.
which would get rid of my remaining invoke.
Yeah, I guess we're flying through
Yeah,
the
look-
swarm, aren't we? So you're
Yeah.
shooting them as we go.
So,
So let's do that.
that would be a gunnery attack against my pilot, and
Okay.
that's against a 2.
Oh,
Oh no, sorry, that's
And
against
I-
a 0.
okay.
I can't.
So I've rolled a minus and a minus and 2 pluses, which cancel themselves out. But I do have a gunnery of 2, so that gives me a total of 2.
So that means you wipe out the remaining swarm invoke, so I can't use it.
Good shooting,
Yeah.
kid.
And that brings us round to Death Wish.
Yeah, I'm doing an attack run on the interdictor.
Okay, are you getting in close?
Yes. Yep.
And what are you targeting?
What do I need to target to take out its interdictor systems?
It would be the gravity generators, which are the big bulbous
Yeah.
things in the hull.
Yeah, I should target those with a
Okay.
proton torpedo.
So it's
Technology, isn't it, for this?
for a proton torpedo, yes, and you're against the active short-range defense, which has a 4. on its defense.
And is that shooting me? Is that or?
No,
Yes.
that's just defensive.
If it beats you, you will take harm. If you beat it, it will take harm.
Right. Okay. And then, so my stunt of stay on target, which is ignore 2 shifts of damage when attacking capital ships at short range. If they hit me, I would then ignore some damage.
Yes.
Right. But I've got to beat them. So I've got 4 for technology. I get +1 on technology rolls for the B wing. I get +1 for the cover. Is that right?
No. Actually, yes. The cover you could spend it and get a +2
Yeah. I will
because
then.
it's
So
cover
it gives me-
against this.
That gives me 7 plus my dice roll. Okay, that's 8, 9.
9 against the 4, so that's 5 shifts of damage, and
It's a proton torpedo, so it's 4 of damage anyway, isn't it?
yeah, so that's 9 shifts of damage.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And let me just double check the stats on that. 9 shifts of damage will be enough to take it out of action.
Whoa! Well done.
Hey, watch those blobby things blow up. Woo!
Boom!
You will. So the gravity well goes down, and the little light on your hyperdrive units indicate that you are clear to jump now. You can see Deathwish that the gravity hasn't gone completely down. It looks like there are spikes coming up as if they're trying to bring it back online.
I've only just hit it. That's good damage control.
The capital ships, I have been forgetting that they get to repair 1 instance of damage every turn. And given they haven't taken any other damage,
Got nothing else to look at.
got nothing else to repair.
Yeah. Okay.
And this isn't
So does that mean they can bring that back up completely, or does that remove one of the shifts of my damage or something?
It just so they have 3 damage boxes on this. You've taken them all out. They will bring it back up by recovering 1 of them.
Right.
But it would mean you'd only need to do 2 points of damage to take it down again.
Right.
But it will take a turn to do that.
Okay, so we've got 1 round to flee if we want to.
To bug out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That brings us to the end of the round. Everyone drops down a place. Ratchet, you still bugging out?
I was told to bug out.
Yeah.
Can you make me another tactics roll, please?
3.
3.
Dice are being rubbish.
And let me just make a couple of rolls.
Is this where we find the TIE defenders were hiding?
No, this is when the 2 interceptors that have just launched enter the map. But the first thing that tail. So they're at the top. Turret is going to take a shot at Deathwish because you're the biggest threat here.
So again, can I just ask? So that stunt I've got, now that I am within short range of the capital ship, if this turret hits me, does that allow me to ignore
No,
two sheets
so-
of damage?
So the short range is basically you're going in for a bombing run.
So
It's-
I've done my bombing run, and now I've pulled
Yeah.
out to do another.
You're pulling out for your
Okay.
next run. So this is just the general defenses.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So I need to
Um,
make a piloting roll.
Piloting roll, please, as the turrets try and grab you. You're on the defenses. And that is
So I've got 4 in total.
that's a 1.
Oof. I've only got 1 point of shield left.
No, that they rolled a 1
Right.
So they miss.
against your 4, so they miss. So the blasters just sail past you as you pull out of your bombing run. Anyone watching would have seen, the B-wing flies along, the 2 turrets swivel in, blast away seconds too late.
I think I would have taken. I'm sure one of my wings would have taken a hit, but at the right moment I did that.
Yeah,
And then pulled them out again.
and doesn't the B-wing, if I remember, the cockpit rotates, so
Yeah.
It does.
the rest of the body just rotates around out of the way.
Go. It's just like being a 5-year-old playing with my little toys.
E1 is going to go to special. No, E1 isn't. D will do that if they survive. E1 is going to go after the X-wing and get on his tail. A TIE interceptor bears down on you, kid, and gets on
Indeed.
your tail. Yep.
Can I use my slippery yet?
Yes, so that gives you a +2. 2 seconds. Dropping dice. So that will give you a +2 to your pilot as they try and get you in target lock.
Brilliant.
And they shoot at you with a 4.
Okay, let me roll and oh, look at that. That's a good roll.
Oh,
now.
sorry,
So
a 6 because I've got the +2.
So I've rolled 3 pluses and a minus, so that's 2. I've got 2 gunnery, so that's
I think
4.
it's
No,
piloting.
Pilot.
isn't it?
Pilot, yeah,
Pardon me,
not gunnery.
3 piloting, so that's
5.
5 plus 2 makes 7.
So, yeah, the kid proves to be just as slippery as ever, as this TIE interceptor cannot get you locked on and bolts just
I
sail past
don't
you.
have to do a minus for my broken leg, do I?
No, but I might invoke that at some point to give me a bonus.
Okay, I'll try not to be too flash in that case.
Bravo, meanwhile, A2 is still on your tail. Second round, so they've now got a +3. Swooping in because they think you are distracted by the ties you are following. So that's going to be a 5 on their attack.
Again. And I'm rolling
Pilot.
Pilot, which is only 2, so I need to get.
Ouch.
I get a 3 again. Oh no,
That's
no, I get 2. So in total, I get 4.
So that's going to be 2 points of damage again.
Okay, and I am screwed now. So let's have a look at my ship. I have no shields. I will roll 2 single dice. I have 1 more of my computers.
Oh no! So that it both goes on the same system.
Oh right, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I will minimize 2 on technology, and I will Minimize 1 on gunnery.
No, sorry, sorry. It's 2 points of damage.
Oh, right. So
it will
cost 2 points to minimize 1 on technology. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's.
And how much stress do I take for that?
Another 1. You only ever take 1 point. It's 1 per round, no matter how much damage you took, unless.
Right. So if somebody else shoots me, do I only take?
If you take damage in this round again, you won't take any more.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just literally the stress of your ship getting hauled up.
You see, I'm hit, but it's not bad moment.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of I'm hit and I'm getting fucked, but
yeah, they wouldn't have had that in a U classification film in 1977, would they? I'm hit and I'm fucked. R2, fucking fix it, you, you motherfucker. Yeah.
Right, is it my turn?
Yes. Yep. Sorry, I was just checking a rule, but yes, it is.
Okay. I'm going out in a blaze of glory if I'm going and doing anything. So I'm taking this other TIE fighter out.
Is it not me or because I'm on 3 as well?
Oh, you're on 3 in the next zone. Good
yes.
point.
Sorry, I forgot you buggered off somewhere else. I forgot about you.
Am I able to interact with the interdictor in any way, shape, or form?
Not from this zone. No, you'd be too far away from it.
Just asking. So, in other words, there's nothing really I can do in this zone.
You either
hyperspace.
leave or you come back to the middle zone, I guess.
Yeah, I was just asking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep running away. Keep running away.
You could move to run away. I'm trying to.
I was just trying to see if I could hack or just do some sort of interference on the old hacking routes, like throw out some conflicting orders, etc. for the TIE fighters and things like that coming through.
That sounds like a creating advantage.
Yes, which is what I was trying to do, and I'm good at doing that.
So I'll say you can do that, but because you're further away, it's going to be a bit harder.
Yeah, that's all right.
So I'm going to say it's probably what we trying. If you're creating conflicting, it's going to be something like
radio static. So basically, they're getting different orders telling them to no, don't shoot those. They're not actually. That one's actually what you're doing. You know, sort of. You know, weird sort of.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that's going to be against a 4 on your difficulty for that.
So that's a technology roll?
Yep.
Okay, so I can maximize that. Oh God. I'm going to re-roll that because that was a terrible dice using and invoking my over inquisitive tinkerer to get a re-roll because that was terrible.
So you all hear a blast of static on your channels as Crypt tries to get the right channel.
Ratchet's fucking about again.
That's 7.
7. So that's a success with style. So you'll get 2 invokes on that. Anyone will be able to use to in your, I'll say in a defensive manner, just as the TIE fighters are confused as to where they're meant to be going.
Cool. 2 invokes, guys.
Which then brings a. Oh yes, sorry.
Is that a whole action or
no? That's a single step, so you've got one other action, but there's not much you can do.
Can I remove myself, or is that a whole round action?
To move to the special zone is a whole action.
No. I mean,
Yeah, but can you just go
move up the
hyperdrive?
maneuver chart type thing?
Oh, you a tactical refocus?
Yes. Or is that
Yes,
full
you
round?
can. No, that's a step 2. So a tactics roll.
That is lots better. So that is tactics of 4. So that's a 7.
Yep. So you're able to get into a good position to catch anyone coming.
Yep. I have a sneaky suspicion I'm going to get jumped by a certain TIE interceptor.
Well, we'll see what happens with Bravo.
Yeah.
You can bug out.
Well, I'm just creating some static for you guys. I'm going to bug out next
Yeah,
round.
but you were following orders.
Yeah.
Someone needs to get back to report this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bravo, you are up. You've got a pair of TIE fighters on your tail. You've got one in your sights.
Right. Okay. I will go for the one on my sights. I'm +3 now.
Yep.
Last 5. So I then roll my gunnery.
I'll tell you now, you're against a 3.
Right. So do I have to roll the dice, or can I just go with the +5?
You have to roll the dice because you could
Okay.
roll 4 minuses.
Yeah, but my gunnery is 6, so I'm currently at +8. And I do roll 2 minuses and 1 plus, so I'm -1, +7.
+7 against a 3, so that's 4 points of damage. They are not quite dead, but you do blow one of the wings clean off. But aerodynamics don't matter in space, so it's still going along.
Surely it's going like that now, as they do in the movies. Come on.
Not quite yet. It's still got some control.
So if I were
It's a
to
good pilot, obviously.
do an invocation to get 2 extra points, I'd blast them out of the water, would I?
You would, yes.
Okay, I'm chasing my legacy.
Okay. Yes, it spirals out of control straight into your sights as a blast from your Y-wing takes it out.
Boom.
Nice. Good shooting, squadron leader.
As
Goodbye,
the
Death Wish.
turret swings around towards Death Wish, the second of those 2 that were blasting away at you.
Okay. So
You're the only one that's in the open that it can target.
fair enough. I have just blasted a great big hole in the side of the ship. This is
Yep.
pilot, isn't it, for me?
Yes, it's piloting for you.
Oh, okay. I've got
That's going to be...
6.
Oh, that beats my 5. So, again, the shots narrowly miss you as you swoop round with your attack run.
Yep.
We come down. E1 is already acted, which brings us down to here. Death Wish, Kid, or TIE Fighter?
What are you going to do, Kid? Are you going to try and shake that TIE fighter off you?
I thought I'd try and drag all the TIE fighters away from you to give you another ping at the thing, if you wanted it.
I was thinking we should go and rescue Bravo.
Get
Oh
out
yeah,
of
I
here.
could do
Jump
that,
out.
couldn't I?
So
Or
that
do we
would-
have another shot on the interdictor? Keep those gravity wells down.
Well, if we've got to get Bravo, we'll need another round of
Yeah.
no gravity well to get
Okay.
I
out.
brought you into this mess. Just get out. Tell the Alliance what we've discovered.
How have you got one on you, Kid?
Pardon?
Is there one on
Yes.
your tail?
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Maybe you want to shake that whilst I'll do my attack on the. This ship's sturdy. I can take a hit or two.
Jolly good. Okay then.
Save yourself, kid.
So is shaking a thing a double action, or can I fire at the one in my zone and shake the
No,
one
shaking
following me?
is a full double action.
Double action. Okay, so I'll shake the tail.
So that's a tactics roll.
And do I get my slippery +2 shake a tail here?
It's a stunt. It really should be one or the other. So I'll let you decide whether from now on if it's when you're being chased or when you're trying to shake it.
Okay, so we'll use it when I'm being chased rather than
Okay, so
in my action.
yeah, so you won't get it now then. So
yeah,
it's just a straight up tactics versus tactics roll.
Okay.
As the kid starts looping around with this TIE fighter on their tail. And
look at that. Oh.
That is against a 4.
Well, I've got 4 tactics, and I've rolled for the first time using these weird dice 4 pluses.
Whoa!
I have 8. I've got to show some style there, do I?
I think so.
Yeah, so you will get a boost from that. I'm just going to move you aside. At the start of the next round, you will both make tactics rolls to reposition, and they will no longer be on your tail.
Awesome.
And that boost, I'll say, you can use on that tactics roll if you want. So it's
cool.
So Deathwish.
So, is there any way I can permanently take out this interdiction device?
Let me just double check the.
Because if I hit it again, even if I get loads and loads of damage, do they still just get one round to get it back up online?
I'm just going to double check that.
Obviously, they've got a lot of redundant systems.
Just trying to find the right example of repair.
See, it's just a giant lump of a high density object.
Don't you have at the end, like on the fighters, the last one is basically you punch out. Is there not like an equivalent for that, which is
not on this system?
No. Okay.
If it was the engines, for example, the final one is that they explode. But this isn't a primary system.
Which kind of makes it more resilient just by the way the rules work.
Yeah, I'm just checking that I've not screwed that up. Large target. Oh, right. Sorry, I have screwed it up. At the end of each action phase, each large target can attempt to repair a single instance of damage. So it's not automatic.
I just found that as well.
Yeah. So they'll be able to keep on be able to attempt to repair it.
But if I do any extra damage now, that doesn't make it harder for them, does it?
No, not. But what you could do, if you do a lot of damage, for example, to the bridge or to the shields or the engines, they would prioritize probably that.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to.
Right. I'm gonna do an attack run right up the spine of the ship, and I'm going straight for their bridge.
Okay.
Can I use Can I invoke one of Ratchet's screwed up, bad communications, so that they don't do any kind of sort of evasive action seeing me coming to give me a bonus?
Well, it'll give you a bonus because they're getting conflicting orders. So it will make you harder to hit in this sense, but they still get the active defense.
Yeah. Does that give me an extra +1 though? Does it?
It's a +2
Plus
or
2.
a reroll, but you don't need to do it until after you've made the
First roll.
First roll.
Okay, cool. So I've got 5 plus that possibility. Okay, 6. So I've got 6 in total.
So you could knock that up to an 8.
And I have got 5.
So knock it up to an 8, and that's with style then, or?
I shall knock it up to an 8, yep. As I loose off my second proton torpedo straight towards the bridge.
Yep. So I double checked this. With style on an attack, doesn't automatically do anything extra.
Right. Okay.
You can drop the damage down though and get a boost if you want. But
So
honestly,
I'm after damage, I guess. I've got 3.
most of the time.
I got 3 more than they rolled. Is that right?
Yeah.
I got 8 and they
so
got 5.
7 damage.
7 damage. Armor of 2, so that's 5. So you take some pretty good damage to the bridge. They will be minimizing 1 die on gunnery rolls, 1 die on defense rolls. Oh, sorry. 2 dice on gunnery rolls and 1 die on defense rolls.
Nice.
Cool.
And
That's
the
that's
gunnery,
the turrets.
the gunnery is the turrets, and the defense is when you're making your close range
My attack run.
attack runs.
Right.
As you know how the Star Destroyers have that the walkway and then the pits
Yeah.
with the crew. One of those has just blown up and thrown people everywhere.
Excellent.
I know it's more
Nice.
Star Trek for consoles to explode, but
I'll take it. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Do I see through the windows as I fly past the explosion of the flame inside the bridge?
yep.
Fuck you, Imperial bastards!
And
No swearing. This is a U-rated film.
Sorry.
Fight.
what is D2 going
Take
to do?
that, Imperial rascals! Is that better?
Yes.
They
Yes.
are going to move to special to move to the other zone. And the interdictor is going to use its repair action to try and repair some of that bridge damage.
It's got 2 repairs, isn't it? Because it had 1 for last round as well.
Yeah, I won't. I forgot to do that, so I'll say it doesn't
Okay.
happen.
Okay.
But it's going to try and repair some of the bridge. What's its technology? 3. And it does repair one of the bridges, so it's only one of the bridge damage instances. So it's only
Putting the fire out.
one minimized. Yeah, they switched to secondary systems. You hear the well, you don't. The audience hears stormtroopers running with. I've never seen a stormtrooper with a fire extinguisher, but I imagine they'd have the job.
It's like all this training to like fight and shoot, and what do? I run around a bloody starship with a fire extinguisher.
The interceptor moves to go towards Ratchet and will degrade positions. Ratchet doesn't degrade.
I'll be right back, chap.
Yep. Jerry, can you make me a tactics roll, please, to find your new position?
I certainly can.
And you got a boost, haven't you? You can use.
You've got a. Yep. So you may as well use that to get a +2.
So yeah, so I got 2 minuses, so that takes me down to 2 plus 2 brings me back up to tactics 4.
Tactics 4. Is that using your boost as well?
That's using the boost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tactics. They rolled particularly well, but they can't get on your tail from that position. Given you haven't had much to do, Ratchet.
Yep.
We'll start back with you.
Okay.
An interceptor has
swooping
cut
towards me.
off.
I'll go straight onto his tail.
Yeah, it didn't have much options. It's flown. You've flown into a pretty empty area of space, and it's just had to fly straight at you, basically.
Yep. And I will concussion missile it.
Okay. Let me. Well, that's a flat 0 on their pilot roll.
This is going to hurt. That's an 8.
8.
So that's a total of 10 damage.
And yeah, that's going to blow them out of the sky. They're flying at you, and they obviously don't realize that they're in range yet. And just sit in your targeting lock. And the missile just goes straight at them.
And they go boom.
And they go boom. Ship go boom.
Ship go boom.
Which brings us round to the kid and the TIE fighter. What do you want to do, kid?
TIE interceptor.
Is that
oh yeah, sorry,
TIE
TIE
fighter going to shoot? Is the TIE fighter going to shoot my illustrious wing leader down?
Well,
you're
you
not
could
sure.
Let them go first and see what they do.
Yeah, let the interceptors go first.
Well, your actions go simultaneous, so
yeah, okay.
Get on that. Get on the TIE fighter's tail, then see what the interceptor does. Because obviously he can't get on your tail.
Yeah,
because it's simultaneous.
Yeah, so I'll get the TIE fighter's tail.
I will point out one of your options. You could spend a fate point to do a desperate attack, which would jump you up the maneuver chart and allow you to get on. You wouldn't get on their tail this round, but you could next round.
But can't I get on the tail of A2?
You can, yes.
And will that allow me to shoot at A2 this round?
Yep, so that would be, you'll get your +2 bonus to the attack.
So I just roll again, do I?
Gunnery attack, yep.
Gunnery attack, okay, I'll get 2, and I've rolled 3 pluses, so that's 5.
And they are pilot.
And a +2 is 6, 7.
That's a 3. I can't do maths. That's 4 points of damage. They take quite a blast as you swoop in, but they haven't been shot at yet. So they're both still going. They have now. They're both still flying. One of them is quite heavily damaged, though, when you swooped in to attack.
Very good.
E1 can't get on your tail this turn, but they can go. What do they want to do? They're going to go straight down to Death Wish. Get on the tail. And yeah, this lone TIE interceptor is going to.
I don't get a roll. I don't get a roll to resist that, do I?
You get a pilot roll to try and dodge. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's going to take a shot And there is still one invocation of the radio interference left.
Might want to
Should you
save
wish
that for
to.
Bravo. No, I'm not taking it. Bravo should have that.
Okay.
She's
But you
more
got you've got a death wish.
My life is more important than mine. So pilot 3.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
Which is going
that's
to
always
be...
been an understanding.
I got 4.
That's what you needed, because I got 3. I was rolling well at the start, and they've sort of deserted me. Which brings us round to 2. So the now shot up A2 is going to continue sticking on Bravo's tail.
They've got +4 now, haven't they?
They've got +4 now, yes.
So just for my knowledge, how does that where does that +4 come from?
You start
Because you get a +2 for going on the tail,
Yep.
and that increases by 1 each round.
Ah, okay, right. Because it's been 2 rounds.
Yeah.
It's now +4, right? Okay, thank you.
Well, that's a bit better. That's a 9, Matthew.
Ooh, a 9,
It's-
and I've got to roll my pilot against that, have I?
Yeah.
Matthew, invoke the static.
Well, let me see how badly I roll first. Yeah, I'm going to invoke the static to re-roll that.
Okay, so that goes away as they finally cut through the interference. Oh, sorry.
Shit.
That is still there, actually. You can spend fate points on it
Okay.
Cool.
if you
Okay.
wish to use it. It's just...
Can I spend a fate point on it to get a second
No.
re-roll? Okay.
You can only invoke it once per action.
Right, okay. So I re-rolled my dice. I got exactly what I got before, which is -2. So I am pilot 0 on this one.
Oh shit.
So that's 10 shifts of damage.
Oh no. That is not good. We need a new squadron leader, guys.
That's when
Yeah,
you've
that's
just been
a punch
promoted.
out.
So do you want to roll to see where that's going?
Yeah, on one roll.
One roll just to see the system.
And that is, give me a moment. I've just flicked to a map of Coriolis. That doesn't help at all. That is propulsion.
Okay, can you tell me what... I presume that fills up all of your propulsion.
10 points of damage, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so my minimize die on tactics. I minimize 1 die on pilot. I minimize 1 die on tactics and pilot. And they're my 3 propulsion boxes gone. Oh, and I guess I also have catastrophic explosion. Punch out.
Yes, that's your final one.
No.
And I still
Okay.
have, I think, 2 points of damage left.
So, first thing, this costs you a fate point to punch out because
Okay.
you're not doing it voluntarily, like the kid did.
Have I got any fate points left? Yes, I have, because I got my 4th one. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
fine. I'm good. Let me just mark my damage on the sheet.
So did I have to spend a fate to invoke ratchets?
No, so there were, when you create an aspect, if you do well enough, it comes with
With a free invoke.
F3
Free.
invoke.
Right, okay. Cool.
But you've used those up now.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a point of stress as well, Matthew.
Yeah.
And then can you make me a discipline or athletics roll against a difficulty of 5?
Okay. Now this stress doesn't have any effect on that roll, right?
No. This is
Okay.
how much extra damage you're going to take from just the force of punching out, or whether
Okay.
you're going to do a goose.
Can I invoke my safety conscious aspect on this roll?
Do you have any fate points left?
No, I don't think so. Okay, answers that question then. So discipline roll against a difficulty of 5.
Yep.
I am fucked with my discipline of 1.
Or an athletics. Discipline or athletics.
I
Up to
am
you.
at -4. No, I'm at 1. I've got -4, so I'm at -3.
-3. So
That's
you
8 damage.
8 damage. How much stress do you have left?
Bravo,
I
David.
have 2 points of stress left. So I can take those 2 points of stress and have a severe consequence.
Yep. Or you could take a mild and a moderate consequence.
Right.
Or you could take a severe and a mild and not take any stress at all and still be conscious.
Oh no, running out of stress doesn't knock you out.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, I will take the severe consequence.
So 1 severe. So let me just pull up the description of Fake Call, a severe
zeros.
consequence. So yeah, you punch out. The system's a little slow at punching you out.
Leaves your legs
Yes, because
behind.
Ratchet improved it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yep. It's for safety.
It made it a bit softer, not quite so fast.
Or made it too fast. Consequences. Nearly gutted.
You've lost that loving feeling, Goose.
Severe burns, compound fracture, guts hanging out, crippling shame.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Yeah, so severe is on the verge of death, sort of consequence.
It might be good to die in this case. And that'll just wind Dave up because he was Death Wish.
So severe only
I
cleared.
beat him to that.
I'm not
Yeah.
suicidal, but
Well,
We're gonna call this internal bleeding.
okay.
We will rewrite it later, but severe only clears after significant treatment and time.
Mhm.
Basically, when you get to a milestone. So essentially, that consequence is blocked off probably till the end of the campaign.
Cool.
And we'll rewrite it once you've had some treatment, if you get enough. And we might call it something like we'll call it first degree burns, because that fits with being blocked off a bit better than internal bleeding. So Bravo punches out.
Would be second degree, wouldn't it?
Second degree burns, yeah.
Yeah.
you need a
I
little
went-
icon of an explosion.
I do, yeah. I will.
My girlish good looks.
I will at this point remind you you've not needed it yet, but to rescue someone and pick up a stranded pilot is possible. It requires a full turn action
Right.
of someone that's in the same zone.
Does it matter where you are on the zone?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So that brings us round to who was next after that Inglorious attack. Turrets. Oh, that turret's gone. This turret is the only person it can attack is Death Wish.
gets -2 or minimizes 2 dice, doesn't it? So
Minimizes 1 because they did repair.
Oh, cool.
Let's go to my piloting. Okay.
Against your piloting, and that is a 2.
2. I've got 2 as well in total.
So that's no damage, but they'll get a boost of lasers. E1's already acted. Death Wish.
I'm going to go pick up Bravo.
Yes, Jerry?
Oh no, I was just scratching my head.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were trying to get my attention.
No,
It looked like he was going like... No, it's not a bad idea for me to do that, Joey. It's okay. You don't need to be quite
I think that's a great idea.
extreme in your reaction to it, but you know.
Yeah. Why are you doing that? Why are you wasting? You can blow stuff up.
I know. I've got to say, Bravo's life is worth more than mine. So I'm turning my ship about and I'm going after Bravo.
So you're spending your action going after Bravo. Even though you've got someone on your tail, it doesn't. You're able to grab Bravo.
Cool.
It does take your full turn, so they will stay on your tail.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I
saved Bravo once. Just save her again.
Are we able? How do we bug out now that the interdictor's gone? Can we just bug out?
You've got 2 choices. You can either bug out by moving into the special zone, but it doesn't have to be the one that you're in, Ratchet.
Yep.
So these guys
Any
can bug
special.
out in any special.
Yep.
Or you can choose to concede at a cost.
Right. Okay.
And what would the cost be?
Damage to the ship, wouldn't it? Possibly, or like an
Well,
aspect on your ship or something.
I feel like you've already had that with losing Bravo.
Right. Okay.
And taking damage is really what's moving to special would be.
Right. Okay.
Death Wish's cost could be he drops Bravo.
Bravo gets captured after all.
Drops me rather than Bravo. Although Bravo can't fly the ship, I guess.
No. You can't swap drivers.
No.
Excuse me. I'll just clamber over.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to think. Does anyone have a
Always get caught on the
your
gear
breath.
stick as well.
suggestion of a cost? I'm trying to think of a decent cost here.
Can't think of one.
What would you concede?
The obvious one would be the loss of Bravo.
Oh no, I know what. I've got a concession for you. Well, I'll give you a choice of 2.
Oh.
You can either all take 3 points of stress, except Bravo, who's got plenty, which means you'd need to clear it when you get back.
Yeah.
Or the radio interference has screwed up your sensors enough that your records of what you've seen here aren't as good as you'd rather they be.
I don't have to worry about bugging out at a cost because I can. At this round, I've got nobody around me. I can drop into the specials. I will not be taking that because I have been basically recording like nobody's business.
So in that case, I'm going to say, Death Wish and Kid, if you wish to bug out now before we start the next round, you'll take 3 points of stress.
I think,
And that means I don't get shot at anymore.
Yes.
Let's
And
go.
you also don't rescue me. I mean,
No, they've
I've already
rescued you.
oh, no, they rescued me. Oh, well done.
You've been rescued, yeah?
You're not paying attention. I can't
No,
save you again.
I'm conscious, mate.
Yeah. Let's go to hyperspace, our kid. Let's get out of here.
Yes. I tapped my R2 unit and said maybe dial in some plots far away from these things.
I'm just hitting the button.
Yep.
Don't care which way I go. We'll work it
So
out when we get there.
you jump to hyperspace. Ratchet, you get away clean.
Yep, because I drop into special and drop
Yep.
clean.
I'll take 3 stress.
You'll take 3 stress, Kid, and Death Wish. And a number of hours later, because you sort of scatter Death Wish and Ratchet, and Ratchet, you're a bit more controlled. You're able to jump back to Alliance controlled territory pretty easily. Death Wish, you said you're just making a random jump.
Just getting it, yeah. Well, making sure I don't jump through a supernova or fly too close to a star.
Yeah. But you end up taking a bit more of a roundabout route back. I'll see you all get back at the same time, actually. It makes this easier. You arrive back in the Mantell system, which is where you departed the fleet. Do you want to drop the map, please, Matthew?
I'm immediately going to do a Mayday. This is Effekt 2. Need to dock with, need to land on a medical frigate immediately. I've got a critical medical emergency.
As you come in, the fleet is still there, and you've only been gone maybe 12 hours of the flight time. So they're still cleaning up from the battle around the asteroids. There is a medical frigate, an Nebulon B frigate that you can dock with.
Yep.
As you come in, though, other members of Effekt Flight are obviously out on patrol and come in, swoop in either side of you in that sort of follow us position. And you hear over the radio, Effekt Flight, lock S-foils into inactive positions, dock immediately and prepare to be taken into arrest by military police upon docking. Don't know what you planned for that, but the Admiral's pissed.
We've got some very critical intelligence as well as a very critically injured squadron leader.
I'm opening like technological comms, and I'm doing a technological dump because I've got access to the big wig clever people that I talked to and worked out where it was and what was going on. I'll just dump all the data to them basically. If I've got a sort of in with them.
Yep. The dump goes through, and then you'll find you are cut off.
Right.
And it just comes up on the screen that your access codes have been revoked.
I will hack that.
Yeah, because I want to have done like an after action report on the flight back, basically detailing what we did, how brave we were, and
you can. It won't be particularly easy to do that because you are squashed into the cockpit with Bravo in the emergency position, who is not in a good way.
Can I dictate
on your shoulder?
Okay, fine.
I love you. You're my best mate.
And it smells like roast pork in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pork in there.
You are able to dock with the frigate.
Yeah.
And a medical crew meet you there. And pull off Bravo and pull Bravo away to a Bacta tank, and because Bacta solves everything. And you are all pulled aside, and your equipment taken off you. Can you Ratchet? Can you just make me a quick tech roll to see whether you're able to gain back access?
Yep.
Against the difficulty of a 4 here.
Maximize 1 dice. Oh, bloody hell. That's an 8.
Yes, you are able to just switch your
Go back to your backup. No, backup
Well, it's not so
code.
much-
Off and on again.
Yes, basically.
It's an older code, but it still checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got so many accounts in the system. It's not like you're not even hacking it. You're just going, right, I'll use this account.
I'll use that
You've
code.
got-
Check with
you've got-
2 Gs.
Yeah.
You've got administrator rights, is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got, suddenly there's an Effekt 15 and there's no Effekt 15 in the roster.
Yeah.
But you are, as a group, led away to the brig.
Not me. I'm carried away to the back.
You are carried away.
Why are we
And-
going here?
Admiral's orders.
Why? We were following his orders. We were following orders.
You went AWOL.
We did. What's
We were-
that? No, we found the enemy fleet. We didn't go AWOL.
We found
Look.
three interdictors, one of which we managed to disable, plus a superstar destroyer in construction. I think you'd be more interested to worry about that than worry about us.
Yeah, of course you
Lies.
did.
My
Women
pilot.
pilot, and they drag you off towards the brig. These are
Check the records on my
The-
B wing.
These
See what my see
these
what
are
I
big
did.
people, and I'm a very small person.
yeah.
It's like,
I get scruffed, like little scruff of the neck, my legs kicking. No,
You're
no,
saying,
no, no.
check the dash cam footage from my B wing.
So those of you who are not in a back to tank,
Yep.
can you
We're
make me a
prison cell.
discipline roll first to try and recover some stress
Oh, I don't need to.
against a difficulty of however much stress you've got?
Okay, that's going to be tough.
Bravo, your stress will clear, but you're still in the
Yeah,
tank, obviously.
I'll be having loads of flashbacks
No, I got one, and I needed 3.
to my life after I fell into the Sarlacc pit.
And Kid,
I got discipline and 0. I got 1.
okay, so neither of you managed to clear your stress. Now, normally you would get to recover some stress by one of your aspects, by decompression. You don't at this point have that option in either the healthy or unhealthy way.
Can I not?
Because you're-
So can I just say, mine is the bard of the Nymodian truth. So I sing the truth of the Nymodian history, the good history. Can I just sing that to the guards from my cell?
You can. I will say yes. Is that your positive?
That's,
or is
that's
that
my
your
positive. That's my positive decompression. Yeah.
Okay, so that will cost you a fate point.
Okay. Yeah.
And because you are in the brig, Ratchet and Kid, can you make me a discipline roll to not take stress from Death Wish's
I
I'm a
like
good
it.
constantly
singer. I'm a good
singing?
singer.
I like
It's a great
this
song. It's beautiful.
because it's a positive one. It isn't a negative one. So should it?
It's a
affect us?
positive one.
Positive ones cost a thing, but
Oh,
is
no,
it beautiful?
I got one.
One.
I got
One.
1 too.
So can you both take a point of stress?
Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
It doesn't matter whether he's a good singer or that. You are literally in a 3 foot by 3 foot. No, probably bigger than that, but you're
6 by
in a
9.
small brig.
Can't be,
The
can't
three
we
of
be
you.
separate ones.
Apparently not.
Can I
Yeah,
take it
yeah.
apart?
Well,
Not easily, no.
Okay,
Craig,
do I recover any
can I-
stress from that,
can I-
Craig?
Yes, you clear yours, Dave.
Clear. Okay.
can I try my negative aspect of being pensive and withdrawn?
You can in a second, yes.
Yeah.
Bravo,
Mm.
can you make me a recovery roll? And let me just double check. So you're going to be.
So you said all my stress is gone now.
all your
right.
stress is gone. I just need to find, because the recovery rolls are in Fate Core, not in here.
Hmm.
I can never remember what the difficulty is. So you do have medical help here, so you will be getting a +4 bonus because you're in a back to tank. Page 164. Recovering from a consequence over time. So you're against a difficulty of a 6 here.
And I got +4.
Yep.
I'm rolling just dice. I'm not. There's no stat.
You are rolling. Which skill?
I'm at 2.
Even with the +4.
Yeah. I got -2.
So it would be. I think it's going to be a discipline roll, or an athletics roll.
I added that too.
Yeah.
Sadly, athletics is 0 for me, so
okay.
-2.
So
That's
you are
+2 in total.
You are not recovering just yet. So that aspect is going to hang around. Cool. I mean, you are recovering. It's just not going to go away anytime soon. Yeah. So I'm going to rewrite it to say you have full body burns.
Crispy.
So it's going to basically you're scarred all over, sort of thing.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll just get a sort of black bodysuit with a helmet. I'll be fine.
Should you change your call sign to Walkers?
Burn to a crisp, you mean? Very fun.
Yeah. While you are in the back to tank, you have this vague recollection of the Admiral coming in, chewing out the medical staff, standing in front of you in the back to tank, staring at you and then angrily.
Unplugging her.
And storming off to the brig. And our kid, you are pensive and withdrawn. So I'm going to say, if you wish to use that, you'll earn a fate point because that's your negative decompression. You'll clear all your stress, but you won't be able to make any response to the Admiral. Basically, you shut down when the Admiral comes storming in, which leaves Deathwish and Ratchet to do all the talking.
We should shut up as well, probably, Ratchet, for the good of everybody.
And Admiral Jostley comes in, orders the guard out, drops the security field, looks at you, and you can see the Leku is just twitching away manically.
Oh, he's a Twi'lek, is he, this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think we're in the wrong room.
Shut up, Ratchet.
The hero's room
why?
It's not here, surely.
What the hell do you think you were doing? Going AWOL with an entire flight of ships, one of which I note didn't return. So that's 2 ships in 24 hours that your flight has lost.
Secret mission?
We were following Bravo's orders to.
So you are laying blame for this on the one person who can't defend himself, and I've been told is herself, and is lucky to be alive.
She did some excellent flying, sir. We found a fleet of interdictors.
I have seen what you've found after someone broadcast it to the entire fleet.
Ratchet.
So I suspect, sir, very, very respectfully, that the intelligence that we've gathered about the Imperial fleet ahead of us will save many lives, and at the cost of one Y-wing.
That might be the case, but you did it without any authorization.
As the acting squadron leader of Effekt Squadron, I take full responsibility, sir.
Don't worry, you're all going to be punished for this. And turns to the kid. And what about you? You got anything to say for yourself?
He's in the PTSDs at the moment, I'm afraid, sir. So,
Deathwish, you had better learn to shut up.
Well, he's having a black mood. He doesn't talk when he's in black mood.
Ratchet, same as what I said to Deathwish.
I don't remember what you said. Sorry.
That's not helping,
Learn
Ratchet.
to shut up when you.
Oh, okay.
Sir, I cannot comment on where the orders came from. We did this mission. We found some important intelligence. I apologize, and I take full responsibility if there is something wrong. Punish me. Don't punish the rest of the flight. They are great people. They are worth much more than I am. Punish me and commend their initiative rather than condemn what you see as a breach of orders, because we have found something very, very important.
You have, which potentially may change our entire approach to this sector. I can't deny that.
So we may have saved the entire fleet in this sector. Is that what you're saying?
You could have also doomed it, but because now the Imperials know that we are aware of their facility, and based on the analysis that we've performed, we're fairly certain it will only be a matter of weeks at most, potentially even days, before that superstar destroyer is mobile.
Well, it only took one B-wing from Effekt Flight to take out one of their interdictors, sir. Send Effekt Flight in full order, and we will deal with it for you.
You took out one system of their interdictor, Deathwish.
Another. If I'd had one more flight, that breacher would have been gone, sir. I can't do much very well, but I can drop bombs on capital ships. That's what I'm good at.
Yes, and next time they'll know you're coming. And do you think you'll get an attack run?
Well, it depends if you authorize it, sir.
Right now, you're all grounded. Which means, Ratchet, you are to stay out of the hangars.
Something good's come out of this at last then, sir. Excellent.
Out of the hangars.
You are not to enter...
Just engineering then. Okay.
You are not to enter engineering either.
Oh.
You are confined to quarters until I decide what to do with you.
Okay, yeah, Ratchet, you're
confined.
You're confined to vacuum until they get the...
And they storm out swearing in their native language. At least you're pretty sure that's what they're doing.
As he leaves, I shall start singing a ballad about the Nymodian and Twi'lek racial love and harmony over many years.
They pause. Deathwish, shut up. That's an order. And walk out.
I'll hum it very quietly under my voice then as he walks out.
You find yourselves escorted to quarters and told that you're only allowed to your quarters, to the mess room, and to the medical facilities.
Excellent. So the mechanical droids that I've hacked. I can remote control.
I'm hoping I don't know anything about this. I'm just going to sit down and have a drink now, I think.
Yes, so you have some limited control of some droid script.
Oh, cool.
But you are kept. I'm not gonna because I'm not gonna let you do anything with them. I'm not gonna say no at this point. You are kept there. A few days later, Bravo is released from the Bacta tank.
I'd have sent a cuddly toy and a get well card that makes a funny Neimoidian song when you open it.
Do Neimoidians generally use throat singing for their hilarious songs?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, probably.
Does it go straight in the trash compactor?
No. This Neimoidian has saved me twice now in my life. I listen with some glee to the little card that opens up.
When Bravo returns, she's up and about. You're still feeling terrible, Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much every area of skin that you can see that's exposed has burns over it.
That's my good looks.
Um,
I'm thinking about some sort of respirator, black helmet.
just pulling around an IV drip as well.
Yeah. Oh, maybe the IV drip. We could put that just rather than have it hang. You can put it on my chest with lights and buttons.
Yeah.
She definitely looks like Finn from the last Jedi, then, where he's a full body, balloon suit of Bacta.
And given we're coming up on 10 to 10, we will, I think, leave it there with you having all been chewed out and confined to quarters, and we will pick it up in a couple of weeks to discover what you're going to do next.
What they're going to let us do next.
What they're going to let you do next. You might be flying shuttles for the rest of the war.
That will be exciting. Let's all get reassigned to shuttles, and we'll see.
I'd like to try them to try to take my ship off me.
Technically, it's not your ship; it's their ship.
No, it's my ship.
No, it's their
They
ship.
give it me. It's mine now.
You might have to share it with Bravo, and if they don't give her a new ship.
Oh yeah, we've got to make a roll to see what Bravo gets.
Yes, talking
is it a
of
roll
which,
to see what ship you get?
yeah, talking which Bravo.
Cool.
Can you make me a roll? And it will be a was a tactics roll, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was for me, yeah.
Tactics roll. However, because you have now gone through a Y-wing and a B-wing, one of the options
Z95
is a Z95.
Which is that?
That's
it's the X-wing with one with just not without the X. It's just like the flat wings.
Okay, so I'm making a tactics roll plus dice, obviously. My tactics is 4, and I get 3 in total, so that is 7.
So you will have the choice between a Z95. Total for 7. You can have a Z95, a Y-wing, an A-wing, or a B-wing.
Well, I'm not having a bloody A-wing. Who needs that shit? Somebody who's an expert in these things. What's a Z95?
Shit.
It's that. You can see.
Well, yeah, I know what it looks like.
Is it like an X-wing in its capabilities?
Yeah, it's like a shit X-wing.
Yeah, it's worse than an X. It's the older version of the X-wing, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Does it
I
get
can
a
have an
choice of
X-wing or a Y-wing.
Or a B-wing.
No, B-wing's not on the cards.
Oh, so I thought you said B-wing. Sorry, my bad.
No. Y-A... Oh, no, sorry, yes. X-wing's not on the cards. Y-A-Z-B.
Y-A-Z-B. No, you said no B.
No, there is B.
There
B,
is a
but
B.
not X. Yeah.
I'll
What
have a
do you-
B-wing this time. I wanted a B-wing
Sweet.
last time. We'll go with a B-wing.
Back to 2 B wings. That's what we need. They're the
Okay.
best ship. So what would you need to roll to get the choice of an X-wing?
Basically, I've got a list, and every time you pick one off it, it goes off that list.
Okay.
So the list now is Y, Z, Z, A.
Okay.
The better you roll, the more of them you get to choose from.
Can we not have oh god, we need an S wing, so we can be
S-wing?
S. Yeah.
Sexy, you mean?
Yeah, but we've still got
We
one
can't-
B though. So
Yeah, we can't because we've lost the Y,
The Y.
now.
Hold on, we've got
So
an
we've got-
E-wing.
We
We need a W-wing, and then we could be bubes.
I don't even know if there an S wing.
There's no S wing.
I didn't think so.
he just wanted it to spell sexy. That was all.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. I'm not up to speed on all the.
Yeah, there's
the
every
new-
chance
yeah.
that somebody's
There's
invented
no-
an S-wing in one of the comics or something.
Probably,
No, I
yeah.
don't think.
There is
think
no
anybody
S-wing.
has.
I've checked. I had a good look round. There's still the TIE Defender though. That's the one I want. That's the one. But if we can basically nick one of those, that's the one Ratchet really wants.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So-
I've got to go to bed. I'm
Yep.
knackered.
Same here.
So,
Yeah, good.
I'm-
Good game though, Craig. Thank you, mate.
Thank
Yes.
you very much.
Thank you
Yes,
for-
Craig.
Thank you
very
so much, Craig. That was great fun.
Thanks for trying
A
to
lot of
commit
fun.
suicide.
yeah, I'm sorry I didn't die.
Thanks for letting us get out of it alive.
Yes,
Right.
yeah, that was
Say
very
goodbye to our
gracious of you.
viewers.